again. So,
Good morning.
Good morning. So, we were discussing about prison act. Now, the next provision, which is dealing with the same prison system in India. तो अब इसमें इंटरनेशनल लेजिस्लेशन का क्या प्रभाव पड़ा इंडियन लीगल सिस्टम में, अगर हम प्रिजन सिस्टम की बात कर रहे हैं. इंटरनेशनल लेजिस्लेशन, we are talking again, remember what we are discussing now, we are discussing about the background. ठीक है ना, कि what happened. तो firstly प्रिजन एक्ट 1894 में आया, इंडियन जेल रिफॉर्म कमेटी बनाई गई 1919 में, देन गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया एक्ट आया, उसके बाद रेकलेस रिपोर्ट 1951 में आई. नाउ द इम्पैक्ट ऑफ इंटरनेशनल लेजिस्लेशन ऑन द प्रिजन सिस्टम. द फर्स्ट थिंग, द यूनिवर्सल डिक्लेरेशन ऑफ ह्यूमन राइट्स. The General Assembly of United Nations started a movement in form of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights in 1948. It lays down the principle of administration of justice. Following are the few important provisions which have been embedded in the draft. ठीक है? No one should be subjected to torture or to cruel, inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment. Everyone has a right to life, liberty and security of prison. No one shall be subjected to arbitrary arrest, detention or exile. Everyone charged with a penal offense has the right to be presumed innocent until proved guilty according to law in a public trial at which he has had all the guarantees necessary for his defense. Okay, so these are the few provisions which are somehow dealing with associating with the prison system. So no one should be subjected to torture. Okay, no one include the prisoners also. Everyone has a right to life, liberty, security of prison, security of person, not prison, security of person. No one shall be subjected to arbitrary arrest, detention or exile. Everyone charged with a penal offense has a right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty according to the law in a public trial at which he has had all the guarantees necessary for his defense. Okay, so UDHR के हमने provision लिए. Then the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, ICCPR, International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. The International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights remains the core international treaty on the protection of the rights of prisoners. India ratified the Covenant in 1979 and is bound to incorporate its provision into domestic law and state practice. उसके बाद ICSR, the International Covenant on Economic, Social and Cultural Rights. The International Covenant on Economic, Social and Cultural Rights states that prisoners have a right to highest attainable standard of physical and mental health. Apart from the civil and political rights, the so-called second generation economic and social human rights as set down in ICESR also apply to the prisoners. Declaration of Protection from Torture 1975. The UN General Assembly by consensus adopted a declaration on the protection of torture. This declaration acts in tandem with the human rights principle of an individual and protects the person from any kind of torture or inhuman or cruel behavior. General UN directives, the UN standard minimum rule also made it mandatory to provide separate residence for young and child prisoners from the adult prisoners. Subsequent United Nations directives has been the basic principles for the treatment prisoners for the protection of all persons under any form of direction of imprisonment. Convention Against Torture and Other Cruel, Inhuman or Degrading Treatment. The UN Assembly adopted a document called Convention Against Torture and Other Cruel, Inhuman and Degrading Treatment or Punishment, wherein the responsibilities shouldn't on the state to take steps for effective judicial, legislative, and administrative methods. Further, it clearly lays down the rules for interrogation and certain other instructions have been enumerated. Though this is a concrete piece of legislation, but unfortunately, India has yet not ratified it. Okay, Convention Against Torture and Other Cruel, Inhuman or Degrading Treatment अभी तक इंडिया ने से रेक्टिफाई नहीं किया है. International best practices with dealing with the prison system. India is no way behind in promoting prison reform and incorporating them into practice. But some practices which are laudable and can be easily adopted by India are mentioned under first United States of America से telemedicine technology. Telemedicine is a practice where two health professionals or a health professional and a patient are in long distance communication with each other. This may be helpful in cases where it is difficult to transport prisoners, or in far away rural prisons, or in difficult to reach place. Telemedicines can provide improved security, personal safety, cost saving, and access to specialists which might otherwise be impossible. United Kingdom, prison and probation, ombudsman, grievance redressal, a specialized inspection. United Kingdom में क्या practice है? A specialized inspection of prisons takes place every year in UK. A routine government follow-up takes place every year. This makes a greater accountability and increased system transparency. Singapore में Yellow Ribbon Project, community involvement. The goal of Yellow Ribbon Project is to reintegrate and rehabilitate prisoners. It involves prisoners voluntarily giving up all gang associations, including having tattoos removed. Part of the challenge prisoners faces after being released is that of the social stigma of having been in prison. Its objectives are creating awareness of need of give ex-offender a second chance, generating acceptance of ex-offenders and their families in the community, inspiring community action to support the rehabilitation and reintegration of ex-offenders. Indian committees and acts during the post-independence era, various committees and acts have been constituted to tackle the problem relating to prison administration in India. The following entails brief insights into all the important committees and acts. All India Jail Manual Committee, the Government of India in the year 1957 accorded its assent to appoint All India Jail Manual Committee to prepare a model prison manual. The committee laid down its submission in the year 1960. The report made forceful pleas for formulating a uniform policy and latest method relating to jail administration, probation, aftercare, juvenile and remand homes, certified and reformatory school, Borstal school and protective homes, okay, a suppression of immoral traffic, etc. Moreover, the report suggested amendment in the century-old Prisons Act 1894 to provide a legal base for correctional work. Model Prison Manual. The committee prepared the Model Prison Manual and presented it to Government of India in 1960. अब ये भी बहुत पुराना हो गया, 60 साल पुराना. The Government of India in 1960 for its implementation. The manual is the basis of which the current Indian prison management is regulated. The Model Prison Manual paved way of Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India in the year 1972 to appoint a working group on prisons. On prisons. In 1972, Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India appointed a working group of prisons which presented a report in 1973. This working group brought out in its report the need of national policy on prison. Its salient features are as under: to make effective use of alternative to imprisonment as a measure of sentencing policy. Emphasize the desirability of proper training of prison personnel and improvement in their service condition. To classify and treat the offenders scientifically and laid down principle of follow-up and aftercare procedure. That the development of prison and the correctional administration should no longer remain divorced from the national development process, and the prison administration should be treated as an integral part of the social defense component of national planning process. Identified an order of priority for the development of prison administration. The certain aspects of prison administration are included in the 5-year plan. An amendment to the constitution be brought to include the subject of prison and elite institution in the concurrent list, the enactment of suitable prison legislation by center and state, and the revision of the state prison manual be undertaken. उसके बाद जो कमेटी बनाई गई है 1980 में, यह है मुल्ला कमेटी. In 1980, the government of India set up a committee of jail reforms under the chairmanship of Justice A.N. Mulla. The basic objective of the committee was to review the laws, rules, regulations, keeping in view the overall objective of protecting social and rehabilitating offenders. The Mulla Committee submitted its report in 1983. The All India Jail Committee focuses on bringing equilibrium between states and union territories on the legal framework concerning prison administration. अब सीधी सी बात है, इंडिया में we do have several provisions, ठीक है, we have several committees, we have several recommendation at international level, we have several recommendation, okay, so but law is not yet repealed, okay. इतना पुराना 1894 का act which was made at the time during British era, still we are following the same. Yeah, few rules are based upon the same, but it is not at all applicable. ओके तो बहुत सारे रूल बनाए गए, हर स्टेट ने अपने रूल बना दिए, छोटे मोटे अमेंडमेंट हो गए, लेकिन अभी